Nicholas is the producer today, and he's back there like trying to be all official.
He's like, got the timer going on his phone. And everything.
Yeah. He did our countdown. You know, like everyone else is like 5, 4, 3, 2. He's like 5, 4, 3. He's very official-like.
We's ready to go. We are here at Urban Mo's, our favorite place on Thursdays to hang out.
Oh, yes, we are. Except I've been here too.
Well, I'm just saying, you have been here quite a bit lately. Like, they should have a cot for you in the back.
I think that they almost want to. I know that the other night they had like my suitcase.
Well, maybe they should just set you up in a house back there so you have a little... Yeah.
I don't know.
I
love my house, but yeah, I've been here a lot. We'll talk about that.
We should talk about...
We should talk about... But let's get all of your excitement out of the way because I have a lot. I've been very...
I know. You are the personality.
I don't know about the personality.
You are the...
But I've been a busy little beaver.
You've been all over the place, and there's still yet more to come.
More to come. Yes. More to come. I'm not going yet.
You're not at all spreading yourself too thin. It is the holidays, 'tis the season.
Yeah.
I bet you I could look in the back of your vehicle right now, and it's loaded with blankets.
It is loaded with blankets. And you know what drives me crazy? I mean, I like the blankets. Don't get me wrong, but I don't like things in my car.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I have all these blankets. I'm like, oh, get them out. Get them out.
I need to go down to TJ.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a ton of blankets. But tell everyone about your Friday night. Because I had to do the blanket drive this year without you. Because
yes, you did.
You were nominated for some Internets of the Americas award.
Yes, I was nominated for a fabulous little influencer award for San Diego.
You are very influential.
Clearly, apparently, I am very influential on the interwebs.
You are. Did you get the award?
I did. It was very nice.
Was it?
It was quite a big shindig.
What did you wear?
I wore my charcoal suit and a pink shirt.
Very gay.
Yes, it was very gay. And I will have you know, I wore a red ribbon on my lapel.
Because it was World AIDS? No, the 30th was... That was the 30th.
It was the next day.
Yes,
yeah. So then that's why I did it.
That's very good of you.
No, it was very nice. It was down at the Hard Rock Hotel, and...
That's a fun hotel. We've stayed there.
Yes, we have.
Yeah.
It was...
Not together.
Well, no. We could have.
You had your room, I had my room. Mm-hmm. We were on the same floor.
We had fun that night, though.
We did have fun that night.
All over the place.
Remember that I left my room to Joey and Leo.
Yes, you did.
Because I had to go home. Because I'm a good Catholic, Jewish, Christian, Muslim woman.
After we schlepped up to La Jolla and back.
Yes.
Which, that literally was almost 3 years ago.
Was it really?
Yes. I know, can you believe it? In any event, Friday night was great. It was awesome. I had a great time, and lots of people down there. Were there any cutie
people there?
Oh my God, there was a shit ton of people down there. I mean
cute.
Yes.
Oh, there were.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get lucky?
Your favorites were down there.
Who? Odie?
Yes.
Odie was there?
Yes.
Oh, very excited. Did he send me messages?
He did not. He was across the room being very security. So
no messages?
No messages, sorry.
I'm sure he would.
I am sure he would too.
And I'm very disappointed that you didn't go all the way over to him and say, Ophelia says hi. Even though I didn't, you know that I would.
Well, I do want you to know that, as my category was being called and I was being called up for the...
you were at the bar.
The honoree. No, guess where I was?
At the bar.
In the bathroom. But I did totally pull the whole running up to the stage.
Do you do that on purpose?
I do not do that on purpose.
I think you do.
Do you think I do?
Yeah, I do.
I don't, actually.
I think it's very dramatic. And
how am I supposed to know when the category's coming up?
I just think that you know.
Think I subliminally know it?
You just know. You do it all the time.
No.
If I would have been there, I would have had to go up and accept that award for you too.
Yes, you would have. Well,
what would you do without me?
I don't know. I mean, next year's Nikki Awards, I might as well just not go.
No, you really shouldn't.
I'll just let you do it. Just do it all.
I generally have to.
Well, no, you
Let's just say the truth.
So that was a big Friday night, and I was missing being here. I was actually thinking about coming here.
Yes.
It did get over relatively early.
What time did it get done?
It was done about 9:30.
Oh, well, I was still here.
Yeah, I imagine you were still running all the girls through the...
Yes, we were having fun. We did, actually, it was fun. Friday night we did the blanket drive. Those who don't know, we did the kickoff to the blanket drive.
Fuzzy Floozy.
Yes, it was very fun. Very, very fun.
Well, I promise to be here next year.
And there were some naughty boys.
Naughty boys? Your favorite.
Yes. And so 2 of them were even naughty for me. Let me tell you what we were doing. We were selling raffle tickets. And I normally am not the raffle ticket seller. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I normally have other people do that thing. So Tonio, who is Mr. Gay Pride, who's doing a phenomenal job as Mr. Gay Pride this year, along with Angel, who is Miss Gay Pride, they were both here. And so Tonio was selling tickets, and there were some good prizes. And so I was getting ready to call numbers, and not everyone had bought them. Then I was like, well, who wants to buy them? And then a bunch of people. And then, so I'm like, oh, well, we don't have time to run around. Come up here. And then, and then they had their choice. They get 1 ticket for $1, or for $5, you can get a bus line or an in-scene. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so a lot of the people were using my bus line because, it's robust. And then about every other person, the naughty boys, and I do mean some of them were naughty, wanted their in-scene done.
Theirs or yours?
They wanted theirs done.
Okay.
But they wanted me to do it. So I got on my knees for these people.
Were you in a dress?
I was. I can't remember what I was wearing. I don't know. I don't think I was wearing a dress. I might have been in. No.
She totally doesn't remember.
It was raining, so I think it was in my jeans.
Okay.
But you could remember it was raining on Friday. But yeah, so I ended up being on my knees, and well, some of them were
not wearing very fitting undies. Well, how wonderful is
what
that?
I do for the community.
See?
It was good.
You sold a lot of raffle tickets then.
We did sell a lot of raffle tickets.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, and you said it was a good turnout that made some good money.
Yeah, we raised. Yeah, all of that, and Joe, my
donor,
my toner, who wants to see a number, you know what I'm saying, showed up and wrote a $1,000 check for me to do a number.
Do I even have to guess which number it was?
It was country.
Well, of course. Did you just bring your CD with you
Yeah, because I knew I was going to end up doing it. Yeah, I did. You Can Hear Me on the Radio by Reba. Next year, I was told that I could not do country. I've got to do non-country.
Oh. Hence the reason why you wanted those earbuds.
So I have a year to
listen to music
to think about that. Yeah. So that was.
Should just do games.
And then I ended up going out afterwards.
Did you really go out, or did you just stay here and suckle along?
I stayed here for a while, and then I did a quick run through number 1 Fifth Avenue.
Yes.
And then I did a quick run through the Brass Rail. Both were lively, and then I ended up going down to the SRO.
Of course.
And that was interesting. That's all I have to say on that.
What was our favorite Alejandra down there?
I did not see her. Okay. No, I think she was at Bourbon Street that night.
Okay.
Because I think I texted her, and yeah, she was there. But it was fun. And I ran into a couple people I hadn't seen for a while, so it was fun. I had a good time. And then Saturday, I felt it. Like every last bit of it. So Saturday I was slow.
And what did you have Saturday night?
Saturday I went to a holiday party. It was very fun.
Saturday night was the 5-year anniversary of Bear Night.
I didn't make it to that.
Yeah, no, you did not.
No, I don't think. Yeah, no, I had to go to the holiday party.
I did. It was a great.
Was it fun? I bet there were some hotties.
So packed. It was beyond packed.
I read about it on Facebook.
I went to a pre-Bear Night.
It was hot
party.
in there. It's always hot. But look at all those boys that all go up in there.
Makes them buy more drinks.
Okay. I can't go in there with my makeup when it's that hot.
No, you wouldn't want to. You'd just stand outside and wave at them. Where's the fan? Well, in the other room they have the fan. You just have to position yourself perfectly.
Oh, I normally do. Either that or you just sit at the bar.
Exactly.
Yeah, there at Rich's, I sit on the bar.
That was fun.
Which is not allowed, by the way. You cannot sit on the bar
Well,
unless you're Ophelia.
exactly. I was going to say you can do what you want.
Well, Summer Meadows, I don't want to talk any names, you know what I'm saying? Summer Meadows, aka producer Kurt, he used to sit on the bar too. Yeah.
Well,
We had little signs made for us. And then we would put the signs on the bar, and that was our seat.
that was your seat,
And we'd get these big old boys to come in, prop us up on the bar.
reserved for
Yeah. And then we'd just sit there. It was very fun.
back when producer Kurt was a little tinier.
You said it. No, I did not.
Actually, producer Kurt is looking quite tiny lately. He looks very good. I mentioned that when we saw him on Sunday, which was the meatball
turkey ball. Okay, and I had a great time doing the turkey ball. Can I just tell you, I had a great time. It was very fun. It was a little early, 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
A little early, but it was packed. It was like crazy packed, and there were so many people there I hadn't seen for so long that it was like being at a reunion almost.
It totally
It really was fun, and
Especially since you were a title holder in the leather.
in the leather community. Well, that was eons ago, but yeah, but no, I think the girls were all, and you know, everyone was just in a good mood. There were some of the girls I had not met before, which, you know, was very different for me to meet somebody I have not met.
See, bringing him into the circle,
So that was very fun.
into the family, and you got to get up there and get on the mic.
I got on the mic and we did the raffle,
Doing raffle, yes.
and there were some good prizes.
There were some amazing prizes.
Yeah, there were some prizes that, you know, because there was just a list.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it didn't really matter.
So many.
There were a zillion. Zillion.
Oh my God!
But, I mean, that just goes to show how much the community supports, you know, the center, because all of the profits went to the center's senior and youth. So, yeah, there was, that up and down University Avenue.
Well, and how many breaks did you guys take to do raffles? Like 7 or?
Yeah, 8. And each one, there was like, we gave out 4.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was crazy. Crazy.
And all the performances were fantastic.
They were good. They were good. And Rich is right in their sound system. That was really good. Do what? Oh, can we talk about the food for a second? The name of the event was Turkey Meatball
Turkey Day.
Meatball Turkey Day. You would think that there would be some meatballs. There was lasagna. God, was there lasagna?
There it was.
There was turkey. There was no meatballs. Not a one. Well, trust me, there were a lot of balls in the room. There were no balls. Well, I was going to say there were no balls you could
Edible.
eat, but that's not true either.
Swallow and digest.
Yeah, there was no.
Nobody donated it, so I think next year maybe we should donate some turkey meatballs.
Well, I was just saying, I didn't have a bite to eat.
I'm just saying, we could have a little meatball making party somewhere.
We could. Yeah,
fun.
that would be a leading up to
there
that
was
event.
no meatballs, but there was a shit ton of food.
There was so much food.
And the desserts.
There was tons of food left over. The desserts were good.
Totally,
I did have me some
totally good.
desserts. Yeah. And the rodeo was there, and they did the bar, and they did a fabulous job.
bar, yeah.
There was all sorts of things. There were all sorts of.
My favorite performance was, is her name Cassandra? The girl that did the shaking of the hips. What was her name?
Cassidy.
Cassidy. Oh shit.
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah, right after Glitz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking bitch.
shit.
I hate her. That body is just. I'm like, you need to stop.
She is good.
Yeah. I thought all of them were good. I thought, you know, they were all good. I did not perform,
No, you did not.
which is good.
I think there was the only very minor critique
Besides not having meatballs.
besides not having meatballs, was that it was a relatively long event.
It was.
It was very long.
I know.
It was 4.5 hours long.
Yeah. Well, and I think part of it, and in defense, because I love the event,
Of
and
course.
you know,
I
of
love
course,
the event too.
we talked about it and stuff. Because I think what ended up happening is there was a little mix-up with the VIP and regular start time. So a lot of people showed up all at the same time, and they weren't going to turn people away. So then people came in, but then they weren't quite sure. You know, there was a lot of thing because it's the first time that they tried the VIP
right.
part, which part of it was that those people would be able to go through the food line quicker and be done with the food. Well, I don't know what that means. Do I need to take a birth control pill or what? What is that?
Telling us to shut the fuck up.
Oh, okay. I haven't heard that before. I was about to run. So, I think that there was so many people, and then, they didn't want to start entertaining until everyone had food and sat down. And my suggestion is next year, don't worry about that. Like, start the food, start the entertainment, unfortunately, my critique was, not a lot of people were tipping. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Oh, tipping the
entertainers. Right. So, and I think that was part of the reason that they didn't want a lot of people moving around and kind of things. And so I think that, now they know, and, they will do better, and they'll have turkey meatballs next year.
Were the girls donating their tips as well?
Some of them donated their tips, and, some of them didn't.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was kind of awkward for them to be...
Well, and no one made... going back to what I said, there were not a lot of people tipping, so I don't think that anyone made,
some significant amount
of money. I think, like $5.
Right.
So,
Right.
And it takes a lot of money to put all of this together and, to go and do it, so if you were to pay for it.
It was a fantastic event nonetheless. We had a great time. We were all at the same table, and
yes, we were.
We had fun.
And then I came here.
Yes, you did.
With the girls.
With the girls.
All of them. All of us girls were here.
I'm sure that was a shit show of epic proportions.
And we did the kiki on the dance floor. All of us did the kiki. And do what? You won?
Oh, he did. He won one of the raffles.
Oh, on Sunday?
Yeah, he won a gift for a tattoo.
Can I just tell you something? Danny Beck, who is a volunteer extraordinaire. I mean, you need anything, and you can get a hold of Danny, and he will do it. Mm-hmm. He does. I don't even know what events I've ever been at, as long as I've been around, that he is not a part of. Mm-hmm. He volunteers at the center, he volunteers at court, he does all of the events. I mean, he does the City Fest, Mardi Gras, he does the Hoedown. Mm-hmm. I mean, literally, there's no events I do not see Danny Beck at. And, I mean, this is going to be, I know this is going to come out wrong in the end, and I don't care. I really don't. But, I mean, does a phenomenal job. I mean, really a phenomenal job. And one of the last raffle tickets at the last set was a stay at the Park Manor Suites. And Danny was sitting at a table, and the tickets were sitting on the table, and he looked, and it was the winning ticket. And so he came up just to say, here's the ticket. And so I just immediately gave him, and I did that whole spiel about it, how fabulous he is. Right. Who deserves a better night stay at, the top of the park, as a little staycation getaway.
Right.
But him and his partner, who does equally as much. And so he comes up to me, he kind of walks away, and he did have a look about him, and then he comes back up to me like a little thing, and he goes, I can't take this because I just found the ticket. I was just coming to tell you that the people that had these tickets left, so it's not mine, And for the record, if he would have done that when I wasn't on the microphone, I would have been, it is yours.
It is yours.
And he deserved it. So then Wish, who was Miss San Diego Leather, won it. Mm-hmm. And I was gravely disappointed as a title holder of this community that you did not then just give it to Danny Beck for all that he does, because he supports every benefit that you would want to do as a title holder. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I, as a two-time Empress, as a two-time rodeo title holder, that is exactly what I would have done. And there have been many times when I was a title holder during my year that I would win stuff at raffles, and I would give them to somebody there, because that's what it's all about. I believe this to be true. When you are a title holder of this town, you are a bottom and a giver for a year. Mm-hmm. give it away. Danny Beck does not hold a title. He could win a title because he puts in far more hours than anybody else volunteering. But I was very, very disappointed in the Miss San Diego Leather for not having the opportunity. I mean, it would have been such a prime opportunity for her to give that back to Danny. And
just for the record, I want to say that we're not, or you're not accusing her, because she could have.
She could have. She
don't
could
know
have.
that
We
if
do
she
not
did or
know,
not.
and she may have.
Okay.
And so I'm not. But she didn't do it publicly
There.
right there
Got it,
when she should have.
Okay.
And that's where I lost a little bit of the. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? If she would, I mean, because I don't know her. I mean, I've met her, but I don't know her.
Right. I've never seen her before, so I don't.
Oh, she's very good. She's very pretty and stuff.
No, I mean, I saw her that first night. It was the first time I ever saw her. I didn't know who she was.
Oh, I've seen her at other things.
Okay.
Now, I will tell you also, and it could be a personal thing, she's never come up to me to say hello. She's never, like whatever. So, I mean, I have like that much respect for her anyways as a title holder. But, I mean, really, that would have been just the most opportune moment. I was really disappointed that she didn't do it. I mean, really. Even if she uses it for something else, I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean,
It would have been.
I mean,
perfect.
look at how many stuff that I mean, because really, I get offered, and we've done it before. I mean, I've got offers for hotels. The Hard Rock, I give that away on Deas downtown. I give that room away.
Big bottles of vodka giveaway.
Yeah.
We've given to our producers. We've given to
because it's the. I mean,
what you do.
Yeah, you just.
I don't need it. You don't need it.
Most shows give the audience
Well,
Whatever.
see, we give the audience members many things. We've given them many things over the years.
Yes, we have. Yes, we have.
And not a disease.
Like a heart attack.
like a heart attack. All right, we should take a break because it's almost time for 5 o'clock shots, and we're going to come back and we're going to talk about some stuff. But there is one thing that I want to know first before we talk about this.
Yes.
And that is how Monday night went. So we'll talk about that.
Oh.
Come back.
All right.
Be right back. We're back.
I reapplied my lipstick after our 5 o'clock shot.
I know. What was the shot today? I didn't have one.
It was a kamikaze. It was good.
I don't like those.
All the shots are good.
All the shots are good.
We did forget to mention in our weekend recaps.
Yes.
The wreath auction that they had at Martini's above 4th for the Queen Eddie Fund. They raised over $20,000. And my sister Bianca.
Oh, she's your sister, not your daughter. I was telling everybody she was your daughter.
No. She's my sister.
Okay.
Rude.
Rude.
She is as old as I am. So.
Okay.
It gets really confusing. Really confusing.
Yes.
Her wreath was, I guess, the highest one sold for $2,000.
Yeah, $2,000, which was 10% of what they took in,
Yeah.
which is fantastic. And
Ours sold for about 1%.
1%. Ours did sell for a little over $200, and Ian did a great job on the wreath.
Yes, he
and
did.
We got a couple little gift certificates and everything, so it was really nice. But they raised about $20,000, and the mayor, because on Monday night it was also the toast to the new mayor.
Toast to the new mayor.
To Bob Filner. And so he went around to all the different little community events, and he also went to Martini's.
Well, that's sweet.
See? Well, his fiance, cute little, what's her name?
It starts with a B.
Right. I don't remember. She's
don't
blonde and very cute. She made a wreath for the auction.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yes, she did.
That's very sweet.
So they were there. That was awesome. We were remiss to say that it was also World AIDS Day.
It was.
They had the tree lighting over at Village Hillcrest, and it was the largest crowd that they ever had.
Yeah.
So
We were not there.
we were not there. We had other commitments going on.
Yeah. And speaking of politics and mayor's stuff,
Yeah.
Todd Gloria is the president of the city council.
Yes, he is. Congratulations, Todd. Woo woo. He was.
Well, it's upsetting to me because now it means it's going to be harder for me to get a hold of him when I have little issues.
He's probably got you on a list that says, these people are to block from my office.
No,
call that.
that is
Do
not
not call
true.
that. No.
Todd's very sweet
Yes.
to me. But
If you remember last year,
I wonder if Odie will have to start protecting him. I'll be so jealous.
Oh, well, I am wondering what Odie will do. Will he go on to...
To the new mayor.
mayor?
Yeah.
So you'll still be able to see him whenever you want. I will say they did come to the center. The detail came to the center on Saturday to review the entrances and exits for the event on Monday, and there was a fine. I mean, just this little short, stout, built like a brick shithouse, bald. Whew.
Are you sure it wasn't Odie?
No, it was not. Shorter than Odie.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yes.
God. I was definitely happy to show him what he needed to
Still,
see.
still Odie is my number one.
Well, that dude can be my number one. And he was very nice, very sweet, and
Odie's still my number
asked all about the center, and it was very lovely. Monday night, though,
Yes.
was a huge night for lots of shit going on because
It was
you
a very
also
busy night.
Debuted your fabulous new show on the
Who
Hall.
knows best?
Who knows best?
Yes, which is couples versus best friends.
Right.
And I thought I was going to have a difficult time just finding one, enough people to just do one game. We ended up doing 2 games.
Oh shit.
And the second game was very fun because it was a straight married couple against a gay guy and his fag hag girlfriend, best friends.
Fruit flies.
Yeah. So they did really good. It was a fun game.
So if I was ever to go there and participate, I could
Yes.
totally participate with Donald.
Yes.
But I was thinking maybe I should do it with you.
Well, that would be difficult because I host the show.
Well, perhaps Christina can host that night.
I think not.
I think not. But we'd win.
Yeah.
And we just donate it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good. I mean, I was good. Yeah. There was little quirks that needed to be kinked out.
That you will work on.
Yes.
Well, that's fine.
I'm going to iron this week.
And how long does this one go now? It goes until...
This will go until the end of January.
At which time a new game will start.
And then a new game will start. And then, which I don't know what it will be, and that will go from January, that will go February, March, and then in April, I may bring back the underwear contest in like April-ish. I don't know, depending on the weather.
We shall see.
Yeah.
Ophelia will keep us informed on the show. Stay tuned.
Yes, I will. Yes.
So, big news this week.
Yes. What?
Well, besides, of course, Todd Gloria and his being unanimously voted as the president of
What is the other big news?
Pride.
Oh, Pride did their report.
Did their annual report. I mean, you know that we have talked ad nauseum about Pride on this show, of course. Yuck, yuck, yuck. And so there it is, all right in front of us.
Well, I want to say that this is, because you had texted me and asked me if I got this report. I've not got this report. I did get another. This here to me is a fluffy report that they can send out to talk about. This is what they should send to their people that they want to.
Sponsors that are going to give them money.
Yeah, this is what they should, send for that. I will say that, in all fairness, because I do like to be fair sometimes, I also got another email regarding their financials, which I have asked for and have made several times, and the financials are out. And they actually, which I was kind of impressed, and they have given out a substantial amount of money this year, which I think is very good, and that's really what Pride should be all about.
I think the total was, let's say, I think it was $85,000? 80,000?
Yeah,
almost
yeah,
86,000.
which I think is great.
Yes.
I mean, I do think it's great. All of this other stuff that's in here, I think is very sweet and whatever. I do think that it's that. Well, like whatever. I just think that it's interesting. I think that it's interesting that this year they made close to $450,000, and then you look at what they spent, which they don't really have a total, but $180,000 of that supposedly went to entertainment. I don't think entertainment was that big for $180,000. I mean, we had the one that backed out
At the last minute.
but everyone knew that she was going to back out.
Right.
Did we pay her for not coming? I don't know.
I'm going to assume.
And all of the other people, I don't think that they were worth $180,000.
Total.
Especially when you aren't paying local talent. I mean,
Right.
and then my other thing, and I haven't really read all of it, so I'm not going to go off on it, but some of the recommendations, which I guess came from Dwayne. Is that who's the
executive director?
Yeah,
Dwayne
whatever.
Crenshaw. I thought these were the recommendations that were supposed to come from the Community Advisory Council.
He is the community advisory.
Oh, got it.
You remember that didn't work. They couldn't find enough diversity
Right. Got it.
to approve that board.
Got it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone before it ever began.
Well, there.
Well, because remember, when they wanted to do that, they needed to appoint the people that they would put on it. And, well, we know how that goes.
Right.
And some of it I think was, kind of interesting. And some of it I actually would agree with, which is shocking for me to agree with anything that they do. I do agree that they should continue all the spirit of the Stonewall Rally and the Pride flagpole, and it should be for the community. There should not be fences. There should not be any of that stuff. Kind of like they did last year, but that it should just be open to the community. And I know they did the party afterwards, which
Which they went through some of the challenges and stuff that they had about that particular event and how they might change it next year, but
well, I do hope that they do. But here we go to my biggest one, and then it made me throw up in my mouth again, which brings me back to, and the thing about it, which is sad, and I'll say that this is sad, that you have a very positive thing, which most people can agree with. And then why you would end it and make your last thing that you would read when you get done with it would be the thing that you would throw up in your mouth and then be not so happy with Pride again, is to rename San Diego's Pride Annual Celebration America's Pride while continuing the tradition of the annual theme. Let me be clear. We're in fucking San Diego. It's San Diego Pride. It is not America's Pride, it is Pride. When the federal government wants to do America's Pride, then we can have America's Pride. When they want to do something that will highlight anyone and everyone, then it could be America's Pride. But until now, you're in San Diego. We're in San Diego. San Diego is the one that bought the majority of the tickets. It is San Diego Pride. Period.
Isn't that the name of the organization?
That is who signs their checks.
Exactly. And correct me if I'm wrong, this is a celebration that has gone on for, almost 40 years now? 1974.
Which used to be in parking lots, by the way.
Right, in a parking lot.
My other recommendation that I was thinking, because I have recommendations too. If the city, which was our second highest amount that we spent money on, if our city to have to rent the facilities, which they rent to the Boy Scouts for 1 year
For $1.
Which is our second most expense. Talk to the federal government. Call the Navy and ask them how much their parking lot is in Balboa Park, where Pride used to be. Because I bet they would rent that parking lot for a hell of a lot cheaper, and we could, I think that there are ways that we can reduce the cost of it and make it more than affordable for people to go and celebrate what it's all about. Because that is my biggest thing.
Infrastructure and city services, which are number 2 and number 3, most expensive things on the expense detail. That says it right there.
Yeah.
If all of that, if that $450,000 that they have made in ticket sales, if a majority of that has to go to the city in order to put on the event, well, something is clearly wrong.
Yeah.
Given what it brings into the city in terms of tourism, tax revenue.
San Francisco gets $1 million per year.
See, exactly.
To do it.
To have a free event for all citizens of the city.
Right.
Exactly.
And I don't understand what beverage and merchandise sell, what they're spending money on.
Well, because, correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought this year they had
a company come in
and do it.
And do it. Right. Yeah, that's what I don't get.
So almost $50,000.
Well, and if we paid almost $40,000 for that, well, then that's an issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably more than they brought in.
Yeah. So I would be interesting. I think, and I do have the financial report in fairness, and I will say that that Will, who was the
Rodriguez Kennedy, who's the new president and co-chair of the board.
is far better than many past years. So I have not had a chance to meet him yet. He wants to, and we will get together.
Correct. He reached out to you.
Yes.
Because he knows what we have talked about on the show for several years, and he did reach out to me.
Right, and he constantly reaches out to me.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not saying because I haven't had time to meet with him, and I truly, genuinely, have had stuff going on, but that does not happen. I mean, whenever we've asked for Pride people to come here and be on the show, we get. That's what we get. So I don't know. So I thought it was interesting. I mean, I do. I also am going to be just a warning.
Warning.
The next board meeting is on the 18th. The 19th, which is a Wednesday.
Of December.
Oh,
wow.
At their beautiful, at 6:30 in the afternoon.
Their beautiful multi-million-dollar facility on 30th.
Yeah, so I'm going to go to that.
Are their board meetings open?
Yes, all board meetings for any nonprofit organization have got to be open.
Oh, well,
It's the law.
They have some different and unique rules.
Well,
that
if they do, it's not on their calendar. You have to research that information. But if you could find out when their board meeting is, you can go.
Got it.
Yeah. And like we were saying, their little public community thing is already gone.
Done. The end.
Yeah. Finished.
Finished.
So speaking of finished and done,
Yes.
the 21st of this month, the Apoculus is going to hit.
Oh, the Mayan calendar.
Yeah, we're done.
The end.
We're done.
End of days.
Yeah. Are you preparing? Are you ready to go at the end of the world?
Oh, yeah.
Because I think at the end of the world, it's going to. I do not think I'm going to go. I'm sorry.
You'll be somewhere.
No,
It'll pass you by.
Yeah. I think the only people standing will be like Nicole and myself.
And share.
And like we survived. Like what are we gonna do?
Well,
there will still be Twinkies because the Twinkies that were all bought will still be survivable. So I'll be able to live.
and I'm curious how it's going to happen. I mean, is it going to be an explosion and then 7 square miles are going to be floating around in space somewhere and all
I
of you are going
guess.
to live on it?
Are you? So you're not taking any of it seriously?
No, I am not at all.
I have been invited to the end of the world party that day
Where is this party?
at a friend's house.
Oh.
Yes.
So you'll all
So
just
what
sit
I'm
around
imagining,
waiting?
I don't think. Yes, I'm not going.
I'm not going.
Because I know these group of people and I love them all dearly. I mean, they're very fun. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm afraid is going to happen because of most of the gay people I've talked to, I'm like, if the world is going to end, what would you want to be doing, or and 90+% all want to be having sex. Like they all. So what I'm afraid of, if I go to this end of the world party, everyone is going to be having sex, and I will be at the buffet table eating. Because if the
That's
world
what you
ends,
wanna do.
that's what I want to be doing. I want to be eating.
So you'll be.
I will be full and ready to go.
You're planning excursions to your favorite restaurants that day.
Yeah.
You'll be in the Jack in the Box drive-through line at every single
So what would you want to do? If it was the end of the world? If you took it seriously, like it was the end of the world, what would be important for you?
Interestingly, I think I would want to have, a party. I don't know that I would want it to be an orgy.
Well, if you had a party, I might go to your party, especially if Lee is cooking.
Right, exactly. I would want to have all of my friends hanging around with me, drinking, eating, smoking, whatever it is.
Totally pulling out the 8 balls.
Right? Whatever. Lights of Coke. I don't care. Just.
Yeah.
That's what I would
want.
totally be. I would invite. They can bring their parents. They can bring their kids. I don't care. I mean, because really, at the end of the day, it's the end of the day.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
What do we care?
Yeah. It's true.
But
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. I just want to be hanging with people.
I don't know what I would really want to be doing. I don't know who I want to be with either.
Well, if
Like, what if I think I would be better off by myself, because what if I pick the group of people I wanted to be with, and they piss me off just before the end? I don't want the last thing before the world ends for me to be pissed at people, which happens.
you know, but we would never know what would set you off, so.
See? That's what I'm saying.
You'd kind of just have to, I don't know.
I would, okay,
Suck it up.
Mine will be disgusting, because I have thought about it a little bit, you know, like, not very much. I would want to be out riding Luna.
Oh.
You know, I would just want to be out with Luna somewhere out, and that's what I would want.
I actually think that would be really nice.
By myself, so I couldn't get pissed off at anyone.
My thing is, I don't know that I'd want to be by myself. I mean, if it was legitimate.
Well, we all die alone.
Well, I can try to make it so it's not so alone in the minutes before.
So, guess what movie I watched this week?
Oh, no.
In honor of it. I watched...
Armageddon.
No.
Oh.
I watched It's My Party.
Oh, shit.
I forgot how fucking fabulous that movie is. That movie is so... it's just so... I cannot believe it didn't...
And it's all about control.
Yeah, it really is. I love that movie.
Controlling your destiny.
Yeah. And I started to watch Longtime Companion.
Oh, were you on Netflix?
No. Yeah.
Hulu Plus?
I happen to own those movies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that was my other one that I was going to watch. And then I fell asleep.
I do love It's My Party. It's My Party is a great movie.
So
And,
brilliant.
you know, you don't need it. While it's a gay film, I think the main message is, particularly when we're talking about dignity to die when you want to, how you want to, and assisted suicide and all those things. I mean, that sparks a lot of controversy in a lot of these states.
I would do it. I mean, I honestly think I would do it.
I have said on numerous occasions, I think I've even said on the show, I want to die when I want to die.
Yeah.
When I'm ready to go, I'm ready to go.
But I don't think it's up to us. But I mean, that I think I would do. I mean, I would not want to be... I would not want that. I just know that that's what... If I knew that I was terminal and...
Exactly, and that's
you know what I'm saying?
about.
Yeah.
If there was no real fix.
Right. But let me tell you how I would do it. Like, you know, because...
Would it be a party?
Yo, you would be a party. Oh, there'd be tons of food. There'd be like cocaine, like crazy.
Like Lee.
All of the things that, you know, it would be a huge... Yeah, I mean, it would just, yeah.
Drugs, food.
Yeah.
Take your pick.
Thank you. Thank you. That's what I would, yeah.
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 And
on that lovely note...
It would be at some, I'm sure, fabulous estate, which...
Yeah.
It would probably be in Palm Springs.
I don't know where I would really have it.
Think on that.
Yeah. I don't know.
All right, we need to take a break.
All right. On that note.
On that sad note, we'll take a break. We'll be right back. Oh my God, we're so back.
I'm like, ready, go. Nicholas is like,
We're all like, what should we talk about? What should we talk about? Well, clearly, TV. There's some TV.
You want to talk about TV?
We
All
can
right.
talk about.
What should we talk about? Are you watching Survivor?
No.
Okay, I have to tell you, I totally didn't want to watch Survivor. And then I'm kind of semi into it. So I'm not like totally like crazy watching it.
Is this the season that Lisa Whelchel
Yes.
is on it?
And she kind of drives me so crazy that I actually like watching it. But her eyebrows are so hideous that I can't like really look at her.
Okay, well now you feel my pain with X Factor and Demi Lovato.
Oh God! but the guys on there are hot.
On Survivor?
Yes, I like. How can I not watch it for that?
Are they all former celebrities or
No.
just her?
Yeah, she was the only one.
Okay.
And no one. I don't know if they know who she is now or they did.
Oh really?
Yeah.
They're all probably not old enough to remember.
Who she was. Yeah. So yeah, it was. I mean, it's good.
Cool.
Yeah. And can we talk about the new normal?
Yes.
Well, we were talking about it.
We were, which we love. The New Normal.
I love it.
So smartly written, well written. Oh,
But so many people are so anti it. And what I think is really interesting is so many gay people are so anti it.
producer Jay is one of them.
Yeah. And so many non-gay people are liking it.
Right.
And the gay people don't like it because it's too stereotypical.
Correct. And it's kind of the same argument that they all used when Will and Grace first started.
Right.
Because they thought that Jack was too stereotypically gay and that Will was too stereotypically kind of in the closet sort of guy and not really kind of owning his blah, blah, blah. And,
Right.
I mean, it's the same thing. So we're just seeing it, and it's now, what, fucking 8 years later?
Yeah.
Can't get over it?
But what I think is really interesting about it is, and why I like it is because I can see the relationship, whatever it will, between the characters growing and evolving and changing, which is going to change both and I don't know all of the characters right now, but you have that one, I can't think of their names, but you have the very stereotypical in Hollywood,
Producer of a show.
gay
guy.
with the
Doctor.
with the Ohio fudge packing mother of the person's gonna have their
Right.
which represents a huge part of America.
That's what I say. Why is stereotype a bad thing if it's real?
Right. Well, and I think what's so good about it is because it's so stereotypical, it's so far out there that I think that if it was not as stereotypical and they weren't as in your face as those shows are, then I don't think that people would see it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But because it is so out there, it's got to be in your face.
Right.
And I don't know. I love the show, and and every week they're starting to build. Like this week, those two, the mother-in-law or whatever. I don't know who she is or how they're all related.
Right.
But I mean, you can see where they are.
The one that's the most gay, and
the one that hates them gays the
one that
most.
hates the gays the most. The
are
mother.
really forming a really great.
Because they found that connection. They found that one thing that brings them together.
Well, no. Well, I don't want to take that from you. That is your thing. My thing is that I believe, and I believe this from me, like this is how, is that when you are just yourself and you start hanging around somebody, then you get to know the person. And I think that that's what that relationship is building in, is they are just getting to realize that they really aren't that different, that they are just...
That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
They have found that thing that makes them both realize, oh, well, hey, we kind of don't like some of the same things.
Right.
Or we kind of really do like some of the same things. Like when they were going to the parties and
Right.
she's having this epiphany going, oh my God, this is a real estate woman and I could learn some things from her. And
Right.
you know these people and they're
Yeah.
all straight. And they're
Yeah.
all, and she is still, hands down, my favorite character.
I totally like her.
I love Ella Barkin. She is awesome.
Yeah. I really like the doctor character.
Yes.
And I haven't figured out why I like his character so much, because well, he is cute, but I mean, I haven't. There's something, and the little girl. I mean, come on. I mean, really. Yeah. I love that show. I hope it stays around because I think that people, there's so much that you can learn from, on so many different levels.
Well, it's definitely been picked up for next season. We know that much.
Yeah.
So, or was it 2? Was it just 1 or 2?
I don't know.
I know it's been picked up for at least one. Another season.
Right.
So it'll stick around for a second. You don't watch American Horror Story, right? Which
No.
is Ryan Murphy's other.
No, right, I don't.
So to go from New Normal to American Horror Story.
Yeah.
American Horror Story this season is epic.
Yeah, no, I don't watch it.
Epic. And it's gory and vile and disgusting and horrible.
But there's some good movies. I want to go see the Hitchcock movie. The new Hitchcock movie is coming out.
There are several good movies out right now. This season is going to be, I mean, this is what we call award season. These are when all
These
the
are the
awards
awards movies come out. Yeah, this is when everyone starts going.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
And
My Life is Pi. I totally want to go see that.
everybody is raving about Lincoln.
I have not seen that, but I want to go see that.
Lee and Trent went and saw it on Monday. They said it was amazing.
Yeah, I've heard.
I do want to see that. So yeah, there's lots to do over the holidays. Maybe we can finally go see Donald Franklin. I hope you're listening to me. Breaking Dawn Part 2. And don't even roll your eyes that I want to see that movie because I want to.
Then you should go. You should spend some quality time with yourself.
I want to spend some quality time with Jacob and Donald.
They don't want to spend time doing that. You should go spend quality time doing that.
Damn it.
Find a real movie that would be quality time for.
Well, we can go see Lincoln after.
Oh, that's a lot
Hobbit's
of movie.
coming out.
I want to go see Hobbit too. Yeah, I wanted to see that. Yeah, I think there's a bunch. Yeah.
Les Mis, Christmas Day.
Okay, I'm totally going to see that on
fuck
Christmas
yeah.
Day. That is my all-time favorite. Yeah, when I just hear the music, I instantly, yeah.
And I am not a musical or Broadway fan in the slightest, but that is the one that I will go see.
Well, we can do that Christmas Day. Yeah. I'm going to go see it Christmas Day.
Well, I'll be doing, of course, my Hope for the Holidays event that morning. So
and I also want to go see the new Barbra Streisand movie. Guilt Trip.
What's his name?
Their commercials are like hysterical. Yeah, it's really good.
It's going to remind you of everything you do with your mother.
I know. I'm going to go see it with my mom.
Maybe I should bring my mom.
Yeah.
You know, my mom, I've told you this.
Right.
She got a job down here in San Diego.
She did?
Yes, she did. So she is going to be moving down here, and she's going to be staying with Donald and I for a while her apartment readies. This shall be very interesting. Oh my God.
Oh, I can't wait. The shows are going to get so much more interesting.
Well, I'm imagining what it's going to be like when I'm at home getting ready for the show, because...
So does that mean that your stepdad is going to just be all alone?
No, he will be down here for the week with her, and then they will go back up to Riverside on the weekend.
So they can come down, so they can come see us on Thursday.
I imagine that they probably will.
Yes. I'm going to have to start showing more cleavage now.
Yes, you absolutely will have to show more cleavage.
Such a problem for me.
But I'm loving the hair. The hair is looking...
Do you liking this one?
Yes.
Yeah, this is my curly one. I like my straight one, but I thought I'd go curly too.
Yeah, no, I like it. Are there any events coming up that we need to talk about?
Well, there are parties galore. It is the friggin' holiday season.
Yes, but
I will say that mark your calendars because on the 14th, I'm very excited about the 14th. I'm going to be at the Ruby Room.
Yes.
Hosting.
I wanted to ask you
It's a naughty Christmas. Naughty Christmas.
And is this the first time they've ever done that, or?
This is the first time that I'm going to be hosting
You're going to be hosting.
Yes.
And
so I'll be there.
Live bands.
There's going to be live bands. There's going to be burlesque. I think there's a magician. It's a naughty Christmas variety show. So there's going to be lots of different talent and they're all local. No,
it doesn't.
It's just a show.
Oh, I thought
they're all local entertainers.
Oh, that's what I love.
So,
and they're going to have local artists there doing the sketch.
They do the sketches.
Of the
yeah, it's going to be a great night.
December 14th.
And Brittany and Sean, I mean, they're so about diversity and, so to have me do it, I'm very, very, very excited.
Yeah. What time does it start?
I want to say it starts like at 8 or 9.
I believe it starts at 8 on the 14th.
Yeah.
If I remember
it's in my calendar
correctly, yes.
So here's my dilemma. I've already answered my dilemma, but I want to hear what you're going to say because they'll watch the show and then I'm going to get phone calls and whatever. So here's my dilemma for this weekend. I have 3 parties to go to. One of which I'm definitely going to. Mm-hmm. And I would like to go to all 3, ideally.
Are they all on the same night?
Well, that was my plan. Yes, they're all the same night.
On Saturday.
On Saturday.
Okay.
And I wanted to go to all 3, but now I'm in my little head. I'm starting to think. One of them is which sounds really fun actually, until I start playing with my head. But one of them is a progressive dinner.
Which you have said multiple times that you like those.
I love a progressive dinner. I really, really do. However, this progressive dinner, all the people that are going, it's all couples. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And some of them have invited, like a friend, kind of to come along. So as I'm getting closer to this progressive dinner and knowing where, the houses that everyone's going to go to and who's going, I'm like really kind of feeling like I'm going to be the single person
Right.
there.
Like
Which is kind of making me feel a little uncomfortable. And I'm normally not uncomfortable.
the 17th wheel.
Yeah. So I'm kind of like, I don't know.
You have your emperor here. You could ask him.
It's not the same. I mean, there are people, I can invite a friend.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's more couple.
It is couple. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they all own homes together.
Like if you took me, it'd be like,
Yeah.
Heier and Ophelia, duh.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
I don't know. So I'm feeling a little kind of uncertain about that.
Well, let me ask this: where does the Progressive Party end? Where in what part of the city?
It's all on the same street.
Oh, okay. So in Hillcrest.
And it is 4 gay couples. And it's going from, to the 4 houses. It starts at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Like you go and do appetizers, then you go to another house for salad, go to another house for entrees, another house for desserts.
So my next question would be: Is Ophelia going?
No.
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 Is Ophelia going to any of the other
No.
parties that evening?
No.
No. Oh, well. Yeah, then I would want to bring like a date.
Yeah, well, that ain't gonna happen. Like, yeah. So I don't know. I'm gonna call. I think I might have a conversation with the people that invited me because I really am kind of feeling like it's very couple-ish.
Well, what's really interesting to me to hear you say that is because I've been invited to a shit ton of parties, particularly in the next couple of weeks.
Right.
I have 2 parties next Friday, 3 parties on Saturday, 2 parties on Sunday, and I feel like everything that is being done, like the house parties and things that
Right.
people are doing, are very couple-centric.
Yeah, they really are.
They are very couple-centric.
And I have not felt that in years past.
Neither have I, and now and maybe it's because this is like around the first holiday that I've been single in a while.
Right.
So maybe I should just have a singles party for holidays.
Maybe you should. Yeah, I don't know.
do that.
But I normally don't. Yeah, all the single people.
Yeah, all the single people. Me.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I do think that it's interesting because I have not really, because I've been single for a while. And I go to a lot of parties. I mean, I really do go to a lot of parties, but it seems like the parties that I've been invited to lately are very couples, because I really looked at it, which normally I don't even know why I'm thinking about it.
Because
maybe I want to be in a relationship and suddenly I'm, getting kind of freaky like that.
Putting the vibes out there.
It could be. But that party, they're all couples. And then the other party I got invited to, everyone that I know will be at that party are all couples.
Right.
I mean, there will be no single people. I will be a couple. So I'm kind of thinking, well, maybe I'm not going to go to that one.
And when they do the invitations, it's always, so-and-so and so-and-so's holiday party.
Yeah.
Not, just come get drunk and enjoy the holidays. It's John and Ed's holiday party, or Kiefer and Randy's ugly sweater party.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think it's kind of interesting.
Yeah. I've been noticing that too. It's so interesting that you say that. I might not, maybe if I was, I don't know, in a relationship, it wouldn't faze me, but now it does.
Well, it normally doesn't faze me, which I think is very interesting because in the past it has not fazed me. But this, for whatever reason, this time it's really.
Well, I'll have to see what it's like. This weekend is the first of the big parties that I'll be going to. Todd and Bruno's party.
I'll be at that one
this weekend.
Now that one, even though they're a couple, is not couple-esque.
Well, no, but I want to see
how many
couples are there, because I'm having a feeling that a lot of people are coupled for the holidays, even though they're not really couples.
I see what you're saying.
What I'm saying?
Yeah, that will be interesting.
Which means there's going to be no singles there for me to fuck.
Woo! It's getting chilly. It is.
Well, and they have the coldest pool in all of San Diego.
They're turning the heater on.
Do they even have a heater in that
Yeah, I got.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
They're turning the heater on. Yeah, didn't you get that note?
Because that's all nipples.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's-
oh, that's the coldest pool in the world.
Yeah, but there's a couple. And you know what is also funny is that a lot of parties that I have gone to for years, I know we're running out of time, a lot of parties that I've gone to for years that have been single people, you know what I'm saying, have now got in relationships.
Right.
And so I still get invited to those parties, and those parties are turning more
To
a couple-y kind of, you know,
Yeah.
they're not as, you know, which I think is kind of interesting. So maybe I do need to be in a relationship.
we shall find you a relationship. That is our goal. For
Good luck
2013,
to that.
you have heard the he said, she said. This is our goal, to find Ophelia.
Well, the world's going to be ending on the 21st, so.
See? Well, maybe you'll find him on the 21st.
That'd be so my luck. I found you. We're dead.
Jamie Loma's here. Woo woo. We love our
Oh,
Jamies.
she looked hot on Sunday, by the way.
She did.
Yes.
Her little baby's all dressed.
Yeah, she was working all. She was working that total slut look is what she was working.
Right?
Yeah.
So we're back next week at Urban Mo's Couple Bar Studio, our home, to do our
Year in review.
year in review.
Or something thereabout.
It's all of our favorite things that have happened to us this year.
And then we're done for the rest of
And
the
then
year.
we're done for the rest of the year until 2013.
It's the 16th anniversary of the Dream Girls being here.
Oh, shit. Yeah, it is.
Chad Michaels return.
The 60th year.
16th.
Oh,
60th
I'm
year. Nicole started it when she was 40.
When she
so.
was 40. So basically it's 177 years old.
Yeah.
So, okay, so the 6th year of the Dream Girls here on Wednesday, this coming
Right.
Wednesday. Oh, that'll be good.
Chad Michaels return.
Chad,
Yeah.
Allah. That's going to be a good show.
That's going to be crazy.
Is it going to be all Winter Wonderland, all Christmas?
Oh, I love the Christmas show. I'm going to come to that. And Babette's Christmas,
Is the next 2 Fridays, right?
the next 2 Fridays here. I think it's like the 14th.
Oh, yeah, so it's not this coming, but the following Friday.
It's like the 14th and the 21st.
Yep, boom.
I'll be here at the one on the 21st.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the one I'll bring my mom to. You know, they're coming down on the 16th.
Really? I love.
I should bring them to our show next week.
Oh, you should.
And you're going to wear something fancy, of course. We did last year.
Oh, are we going to dress up?
we dress up?
I don't know. Let's talk
I
this
know,
week.
we'll talk this week. All right, we love everybody. Thank you for watching. Make sure that you comment down below and subscribe on iTunes. Send us hate mail, except for send it to her.
Go to the board meeting.
Yeah, go to the board meeting
for
yeah.
Pride on the 18th.
Yeah, go ahead and send me an email because I don't know how to get it.
Right? It just goes somewhere. All right, everybody, we love you. We'll see you next week.